Good evening. On behalf of the School of Agriculture, welcome to our 2020 graduation celebration. Tonight, we will celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates from the Diploma in Agriculture program. My name is Michelle Rogalski, and I'm the Director of the School of Agriculture. I'm really pleased to serve as your MC for tonight. This is our first graduation celebration hosted on a virtual platform. Unfortunately, we weren't able to celebrate together on campus on May 1st as we had planned, but thanks to members of a strong planning committee, I'm confident that you're really going to enjoy this program, and you'll enjoy it from the comfort of your homes with family and friends. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge our planning committee. Student members are Corinne Barnard, Jordan Randall, Keith Wieck, and Sean Willemijn. From the faculty staff, Vanessa Falk, Crystal Jorgensen, Maya Kraft, and Rachel Sador have all worked many hours to make this happen. I'd also like to acknowledge the University of Manitoba Media Production Services team. They've really made this event possible. Thank you, Chris Rogoski, Luke Desjardins, and Josh Koop for your amazing, amazing support. The global pandemic has created many challenges for the school's students and staff, but we were able to virtually deliver all of our courses, and you, the 2020 class, were able to complete your requirements. The challenges have also come with opportunities. This year, we didn't have to limit the number of guests for our traditional banquet venue. As well, this live event is being recorded and will be available for viewing in the future. I'm pleased to welcome our graduates, their families, friends, and many members of our agricultural and university communities tonight. I hope that we can see images of you celebrating all across this province. Please post your photos, post your videos of you celebrating. Use the hashtag #UManitoba2020 and tag us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge our major sponsor, the Faculty of Agriculture Students Association, FASO. Without their support, this event wouldn't be possible. At our campus graduation banquet, we usually have the graduates and head table guests piped into the hall. Tonight, Olivia Carey, who is the fiancée of Easton Sellers, one of our farm management instructors, is going to pipe our virtual procession. Easton and Olivia operate Plum Ridge Farm in Tulin. From their strawberry field, here is Olivia and her procession partner, Rupert. I would now like to call on our Dean, Martin Scanlon, to make a traditional toast to the piper.
Thank you for that great piping, Olivia. It's traditional that we raise a toast to the health of the piper. And so with that, I'd like to raise a toast to Olivia's health. To the piper, sláinte.
Thank you, Dean Scanlon. Earlier today at our convocation ceremony, I spoke about the essential role farmers and all segments of the agri-food industry are playing during this global pandemic. I also spoke about the challenges associated with this and how our graduates are prepared to respond and face the many challenges. All farmers are facing challenges with this change, but I'd really like to acknowledge the young and new farmers, those who are just starting their farming careers, and those who are adjusting with innovation and effective management tools. like you, the graduates, have developed. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Phil Veltus, one of our instructors. He has been working hard with young farmers and small farmers for many years as a board member of the St. Norbert Farmers Market and as a board member of Direct Farm Manitoba. This past year, he taught a new diploma course, exploring new opportunities in adding on-farm value. Easton and other farmers participated in the course this winter. The students and the farmers developed business plans for new opportunities, many of which are being implemented this spring. I encourage you all to support young and small farmers whose products are found at virtual and face-to-face farmer markets. I also encourage you to visit UPIC operations like Plum Ridge Farm and support Manitoba farms and agri-food businesses as you are able. It's been past practice for one of the graduates to share words of thanksgiving for the food served at our banquet and for those involved in the farm-to-plate chain. We're not sharing a meal together tonight, but we've asked Drew Gerhardt-Voth to express thanks for some of the many positive things that we're celebrating tonight.
Hi, my name is Drew Gerhardt-Voth, and I have been asked to give a message of thanksgiving on behalf of the Agriculture Diploma Class of 2020. There are many things that we can be thankful for, and even though this pandemic has maybe been challenging and frustrating, I believe that it has reminded us of the importance and value of the people we surround ourselves with. These past 2 years feel like they have flown by so fast, and I honestly do not think that I would have been able to complete this program without the help of other people. So on behalf of the class, I would like to thank all of our professors, instructors, TAs, and academic advisors who have taught us and mentored us throughout these past 2 years or 3 years. I would like to thank our families and friends for helping us in any way possible. Thank you for supporting us through our trials and missteps, and for celebrating with us when we have succeeded and through our triumphs. I would like to thank farmers and the agriculture industry. Without you, we would not be who we are today. Thank you to everyone who has continued to work on the front lines throughout these crazy past 3 months. I am truly, truly thankful for all of you. And lastly, thank you to the people who have made this virtual celebration happen. Even though we are not able to celebrate in person altogether, I am extremely thankful that you have put the time and effort to make this virtual celebration happen. I am extremely grateful for everyone who has played a part in bringing us all here to this point today. And I would like to lastly leave you with a benediction. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen.
Thank you, Drew. The focus of tonight's celebration is our graduates. Jordan Randall and Corinne Barnard have worked hard to prepare a video introducing the members of our 2020 class.
Hi everyone, Jordan and I put together a little video for everyone to reminisce on the past 2 years that we spent together. We hope that you all enjoy it.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. It has been a great 2 years, and there isn't a better group to have accomplished this with. Corinne and I wish you all the best of luck wherever the future may take you.
Thank you, Jordan and Corinne, for your leadership, creativity, and the many hours you've spent coordinating and developing this presentation. The School of Agriculture has very many talented students and staff. Joining us tonight is one of the graduates, Greg Sanders, and with them is instructors Phil Veltus and Colin Penner, and they're going to share their musical talents.
Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm coming my way in North Carolina. Staring up the road, pray to God I see headlines. Made it down the coast in 17 hours. Picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for Raleigh, I can see my face tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Take it, Greg. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler and old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I play the banjo now. Oh, North Country winds keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't run back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Go ahead, Greg. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Everybody, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Thank you, Greg, Phil, and Colin. Tonight, we're really pleased to have the Honorable Ralph Eichler, Minister of Economic Development and Training, join us. In his previous role, he was the Minister of Agriculture, and he's always extremely supportive of our program, and he did take time to engage with these graduates during their program. He listened to their concerns as young farmers. I'd now like to call on Minister Eichler to bring greetings from the province of Manitoba.
On behalf of the province of Manitoba and my colleagues in the legislature, I'm honored to celebrate this special occasion with you. This is my fourth time being able to speak this Ag Diploma graduation here at the University of Manitoba. 3 times as a Minister of Agriculture, and now as the Minister responsible for all post-secondary education, colleges and universities. I'd like to thank the University of Manitoba, Michelle Wagowski, the Director of the School of Agriculture, the graduating class, their friends and families, and the many partners from the agriculture and university communities for inviting me to take part in this event. Congratulations to the graduates. I applaud you for your dedication, study, and achievement, especially during this unusual year impacted by COVID-19 health pandemic. You've accomplished something that's never been done in the history of the world we live in today. I also want to thank all the faculty and staff at the school who have had to quickly pivot to make adjustments to their programming to help their students graduate this year. Their dedication to students, advancement of research and innovation, and service to the community is appreciated and commendable. The graduates today join alumni of school who have made significant contributions not only to Manitoba and Canada, but also internationally by advancing knowledge, skills, technology, and practices for healthy and sustainable food supply. The agriculture sector continues to be vital to our economic recovery for our province in a post-pandemic world, and we need new ideas and fresh minds to lead us into this new chapter of agriculture. Manitoba offers many opportunities for you to work and grow the industry here at home. Hope each of you will take advantage of these opportunities and play an important role in advancing the agri-food sector and future economic development of our province. I'd like again to offer my congratulations to all the graduates. I hope you take time to celebrate your achievements with family and friends. I wish you continued success in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Minister Eichler. I'd now like to welcome Dr. David Barnard, the President and Vice Chancellor of the University, to bring greetings from the U of M.
Good evening, honored guests, friends of the School of Agriculture, parents and partners, and especially new graduates. While I would have much preferred to celebrate with you in person, I'm pleased to bring virtual greetings to you this evening on behalf of the University of Manitoba. Today marks the 113th graduating class in the Diploma in Agriculture program, and I hope many of you were able to join in the combined convocation ceremony held earlier today. The School of Agriculture convocation has been a unique and long-standing ceremony at our institution, which reflects the long history of the school itself. Students who enrolled in the Manitoba Agricultural College more than a century ago came to learn more about methods of crop and animal production and farm management. You, the class of 2020, are very much like those early young farmers. Much as they did, you continue to care for the soil, nurture livestock, tend crops, and provide for your families and your communities. However, you are also the first class to graduate from the new Diploma in Agriculture curriculum, one that will help you create and maintain a safe, healthy, just, and sustainable food supply. Your instructors have equipped you with the knowledge and skills to problem solve, to apply modern technology, to communicate, and to lead in the agricultural and food sector. Today, you join the ranks of a proud and vital Aggie alumni community. Alumni connect us to our past and to our future, and you can now count yourself among them. In fact, many of them have joined us here tonight as parents, as teachers, as leaders of industry. In particular, I would like to thank the government and industry partners who are here celebrating with us today. It is your strong support of our programs and our graduates that provides the foundation on which we build, develop, and nurture the future workforce of agricultural and food sciences. Finally, to the grads. It's my wish that your contributions, confidence, and optimism will continue throughout long careers and that you will achieve personal and professional success. I said this earlier today during the formal convocation ceremony, but I think it bears repeating. You are graduating into circumstances unlike those that other generations have experienced. You'll need to find your own way through these circumstances. We have confidence that you will do so. It's our privilege to celebrate your achievement today and to cheer you on in the years to come. As I wrap up my final weeks as President and Vice Chancellor, I look forward to following your continued success. You are the leaders who will help shape the future of our province and beyond. Whatever path you take, remember that you always have a home and a family at UM. Thank you. And now it's my honor to present the President's Medal. This medal is awarded to the graduate who combines scholarship with outstanding qualities of leadership. The recipient of the President's Medal is Noah DeRockney.
Thank you, President Barnard. I'd now like to welcome Ann Mann, the University of Manitoba Chancellor, to her first Agriculture Diploma graduation event, and ask her to bring greetings to our class of 2020.
Hello, Anine. Homitaka pape, bonjour. I'm Ann Mann, Chancellor of the University of Manitoba. It is my pleasure to offer my congratulations to the 113th graduating class of the Agriculture Diploma program at the U of M. Agriculture is part of the heart and soul of our province, and this program is one of the reasons our university is called the University of Manitoba. The agriculture industry directly affects what we eat, so your areas of study and your work going forward are a tremendous contribution to society. Sharing quality food while sitting at the dinner table with friends and family is essential to our well-being and our sense of community. For me, it is one of the most satisfying experiences I can have. I've been thinking a lot about our University of Manitoba community and students during the pandemic. I know the winter term was really challenging for everyone, and I want to congratulate you for your perseverance and thank all the faculty and staff who worked so diligently and creatively to support your learning. Regardless of the changes to this celebration, you have earned this moment, and absolutely nothing can take your graduation away from you. I'd like to acknowledge and congratulate Pete Giesbrecht on his Bronze Medal Governor General's Award. I had the pleasure of speaking with Pete on the phone last week. I always enjoy my conversations with students. Although the pandemic has created unwanted change, disruption is an opportunity. I believe that there is the possibility for good in all things. We grow when we leave our comfort zone, and we are all definitely outside of our comfort zones right now. But this pandemic does not have to define us. Congratulations again, and all the best as you move on to whatever is next. May you and your families stay healthy and well. Thank you. Merci. Kinanaska mitnawa. Marcy.
Thank you, Chancellor Mann. At this time, I'd like to call on our Dean, Martin Scanlon, to bring greetings on behalf of the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences.
Good evening, class of 2020. Thank you for joining us in this very unique format. I will admit this is a first for me. I am so pleased that you, your friends, your family, and your professors are able to take the time to celebrate your accomplishments in getting here today. I hope that it feels good to be done, especially in an end of term that truly was unlike any other that I have experienced. I know that this year will forever be remembered for one big reason, but there are many other memories from your time during the diploma program. Not all of these memories are from the classrooms or from the field trips. Maybe some of these memories are more cherished than others. But regardless, through all of these experiences, you have charted a path to your graduation here today. You are graduating into an important and a dynamic industry, one that uses the fundamental elements of the sciences, engineering, business, and culture to safely and sustainably produce food and bioresources. I am pleased that many of you will be returning to your family farms or going to seek jobs elsewhere before returning to the farm. We now have only 2% of the country's population producing all the food that all Canadians eat. This makes you members of a very exclusive club. And I want to emphasize that the faculty is here to continue to support you. Agriculture is undergoing lots of rapid change. Ongoing education and professional development will be essential for you to respond to these changes. Therefore, I encourage you to maintain your relationship with the school and participate in our workshops, short courses, and conferences. Continue connecting with our government partners. Participate in organizations like Keystone Agricultural Producers and Manitoba Young Farmers. Their programs and their events will support your networking and the development of your management skills. We would be remiss in not recognizing the attention and efforts of your professors, members of the agricultural industry, and of course, our farm management advisors. We likely need to thank our farm management advisors the most. It's not easy fighting off the hordes of sometimes desperate students gathered around the offices the day before your every assignment was due. Don't be afraid to send them an email to thank them and also to let them know how you're doing. In the 2 years that you've spent at the University of Manitoba, we have not taught you everything that you need to know. Certainly not everything that you need to know to be successful in this dynamic sector, but you are off to a great start. Through the school's recruitment of active producers and industry leaders to offer instruction and mentorship, you now have the fundamentals to manage a farm enterprise or to make a contribution in the company in which you're employed. The Agriculture Diploma Program is a great program, a program where the curriculum is integrated in a practical manner. Our professors have taught you to think on your feet, to be comfortable with technology, and to increase your awareness that there is no one best way to produce food or manage an enterprise. You're also leaving us with new skills that will help you, your families, and others around you. I hope that you will carry your new knowledge and expertise out into the world and help your communities build resilience and strength. This resilience is especially needed in the face of recent upheavals brought about by COVID-19. On behalf of all of our staff in the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences, I extend our congratulations and our pride in your accomplishments, not just for today, but also for your many tomorrows.
This is the final School of Agriculture convocation that Dr. Barnard is participating as president of the university. I'd like to now call on Dean Scanlon to acknowledge the president for his many years of service.
I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Dr. David Barnard. David will soon be completing 12 years of distinguished service as president of the University of Manitoba. Dr. Barnard has served as the university's 11th president since 2008, and he has always been a strong supporter of our faculty and the School of Agriculture during his tenure. He has attended the Diploma in Agriculture convocation many times, and I'm pleased that he's able to take part one final time in this very unique event for the class of 2020. His words of wisdom and his perfectly selected poems have truly enhanced our events, and we're grateful to him. David, on behalf of the School of Agriculture and the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences, we would like to thank you for your service and leadership, which have ensured that we're able to provide the exceptional student experiences that you have heard about today. President Barnard, we feel that you are one of us, and we would like to declare you as an honorary Aggie. It's customary in our faculty that staff are presented with an Aggie hold-down hat when they leave our faculty. I'd now like to induct President Barnard as an honorary Aggie with this hold-down traditional hat. Thank you, President Barnard.
Thank you, Dean Scanlon. I'm deeply honored to be invited to join the Aggie family, and I will wear this with pride. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce Brian Olsen, our marketing and economics instructor, who will perform the Ottawa song, and he'll do it with Greg, Colin, and Phil.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Thank you for taking my class in marketing, and I'm sure all the other professors feel exactly the same way. Congratulations again, graduating class of 2020. Here's a policy song for you. There was a teacher in the 5th grade classroom teaching geography, all about the goods from the different places all across the country. Well, the lesson was almost over, and a little girl raised her hand. She said, "Please tell me, teacher, for I do not understand. Tell me, what do they make in Ottawa to give to all of the nation? Windsor people, they make the cars, and if we take a vacation, our farmers grow our good question. Let's save it for another day. Tell me, what do they make in Ottawa to give to all of the nation? Windsor people, they make the cars to Banff. We take a vacation. Our farmers grow hard spring wheat, cross prairies, we all know. But what do they make in Ottawa? Oh, what is it that they grow? Congratulations, graduating class.
Thanks again for sharing your talents with us tonight. Now I'd like to call on the 2020 valedictorians, Keith Wieck and Sean Willemijn.
Hello everyone, we are Sean Willemijn and Keith Wieck, and we are your 2020 University of Manitoba School of Agriculture valedictorians.
While it is unfortunate we are unable to gather on May 1st, the intended date of our convocation, it is important we take things in perspective during this unprecedented time. COVID-19 will make our graduation year one to remember forever. The year where we self-isolated and quarantined, not just to protect us, but everyone around us. From the start, we were first to experience a new curriculum, so why not be the first to graduate this way?
While COVID-19 may have led to the cancellation of events all across the country, let's remember the good times we had over the past 2 years and what led us here today to graduate. In September 2 years ago, we left our small towns and childhood bedrooms to gather in 172 to kick off the beginning of what would be our next couple of years.
We can all admit to it being a bit awkward as we looked around to see who was who, trying to figure out who you recognized and who you didn't, and if you thought you could make friends with them or not. However, within less than 30 minutes, the awkwardness was gone and the lifelong friendships began.
The first full day of classes, or as we like to call it, syllabus week, was a bright and early 8:30 a.m. start. Gatorade bottles and sunglasses were already present for reasons that, well, you know. We got started with Colin telling us about our final prez, and just like that, the stress had started. We were lucky to have excellent instructors to help us adjust to university life in our first year. Colin Penner with farm management, Cora with communications, Rob Duncan with crops, Brittany with animal production, Garrett with Finman, and last but not least, Marla, who actually figured a way to make soils somewhat bearable.
In our first year, we traveled from class to class like a huge herd through the hallways and across campus. Don't forget that walk to Wallace on a Friday morning for precision agriculture. The bonds grew stronger day by day, and it was clear that our class was one big family. As year one drew to a close, we learned more than we realized, from setting an eye clicker to BA, how to handle difficult conversation among other interesting topics in Cora's lab, and hedging and other economic topics we thought we'd never need to know but actually proved to be valuable.
Year two made us split up a bit more in our classes as we went our own ways in our concentrations. However, the core courses remained the same, and the weekly Lenob meetings on Thursday nights kept our class together. Now as we look back at the year that was, from last-minute cramming of farm management assignments and reconciling, good old reconciling, or budgets, and many other, as Colin would call them, don't start the night before assignments, which you definitely started the night before.
Through it all, we made it. Strong friendships and knowledge we can take back to our farms or new careers, including teamwork skills, financial skills, and hedging, well, somewhat.
From the Interlake to Dauphin, from Pembina Valley to the Whiteshell, and even as far as Vietnam, for a little class of dips, we're lucky to know people all across this great province. So no matter where you are traveling, you can be sure a truckload of Aggies is not too far away and ready for a good time. We truly have countless people to thank over the past 2 years, whether that be our instructors for trying to teach us a new thing or two, Justin Bouchard for getting us started with class planning, or our farm management instructors, Reg, Gord, Phil, Garrett, and Colin, who put in countless hours helping us reconcile, making our budgets, and polishing our presentations to make our 2 years of hard work look as best as possible. Also, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank Lenob for the Thursday night pictures, which led to rough Friday mornings, and the Hub for the Aggie Special, no matter what time of day.
As you now go on to the next chapter, whether that be back to your family farms, a career in agronomy or business, among others, or if you decided 2 years just wasn't long enough and are sticking around to do your degree, we want to wish you all the best.
As you now go on to your next chapter, whether that be back to your family farm, a career in agronomy or business, among others, or if you decided that 2 years just wasn't enough and you're sticking around to do your degree, we want to wish you all of the best. And with that, as your class valedictorians, we are truly honored to have been on this journey with all of you over the past 2 years. It's been rewarding, it's been stressful, but most of all, it's been a lifetime of fun.
Finally, let us leave you with this last few words from a song we agreed could describe our class quite well. Just loving and laughing and busting our asses. We call it all living the dream. But these are my people. This is where I come from. We're giving this life everything we got, and then some. It ain't always pretty, but it's real. It's the way we were made. Wouldn't have it any other way. These are my people.
Thank you, Sean and Keith. I'd now like to call on some of our graduates who are going to share their plans for the future with you.
Hi, I'm Barnard. I'm from Haywood, Manitoba. This summer, I'm working for Bayer as a summer student and returning to university in the fall to take my degree in agronomy. Congrats, class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Dawson Blahy. I live on a cattle farm just outside of Arbor, Manitoba. I chose the business option in my 2-year program. I really enjoyed the 2 years and what it had to offer to me and what I could take back to the farm. I would like to thank my family, friends, and the faculty advisors at the University of Manitoba for making my 2 years such a good time. Thank you, and cheers to the grad class of 2020.
Hey guys, Willem here, Willem Boersma. Now that we're done here, the next plan would be I'm going to either write my CCA in August or January and finish up my class 1 in the fall as well. For the summer, I'm working under Jason Voigt at Field to Field as his field scout and just plan to go back to family farm and continue working on family farm from here on out.
I'm Noah Drockney. I'm from St. Claude, Manitoba. Always had a huge passion for agriculture as I grew up on a horse farm and we also had dairy. I moved off the farm when I was around 10, but I still love the agriculture industry. For plans after my agriculture diploma program is that I would like to finish off my agribusiness degree and possibly work part-time in ag lending. And then I would still like to work on the farm and hopefully be farming my own farmland someday. Thank you.
My name is Pete Giesbrecht. Congratulations to all my fellow graduates. Thank you for accepting me into your ranks, even though I was old enough to be a father to most of you. I'm here in Winkler, working at developing the next great pea variety, I hope, and seeing what the next steps are in this great adventure called life. So just remember, you're never too old to follow your dreams. Just look at me.
Hi everyone, my name is Justin Youngboot. My plans after graduation are to return back home to the farm. And I'd also like to thank my fellow classmates and the professors I've had throughout this experience. And yeah, I'm currently out in the field trying to finish off our wheat tonight because we've had quite a bit of rain these past couple of days, and yeah, I want to get that done and over with. So thanks. Have a good one, everyone.
Hi, my name is Jill Martins. I'm from Willemijn, Manitoba. My plans after grad are to be out here farming with my family, growing seed, and purebred Charolais cattle.
Hi everyone, my name is Nolan McGuire. I grew up in Winkler, Manitoba. Prior to that, I lived on a cattle farm. Right now, I'm working as a summer student with Cargill. After my diploma, I'm planning on going back to school for a couple of years to get my agribusiness degree. And then after that, I'm going to be looking for full-time work in the ag industry.
Hi, my name is Rachel Newman. I am from Emerson, Manitoba. Our farm is located 2 miles north of the U.S. border. My plans for the future is to farm full-time with my family. If anyone's ever traveling to or from the States, don't be afraid to contact me and come for a farm tour as we're pretty close to the border.
Hi guys, my name is Dave and I'm from Vietnam. I came to Canada 3 years ago and I grew up on a coffee farm in southern Vietnam. And my future plan is to get a degree in agronomy. And thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jordan Randall and I'm originally from Minnedosa, Manitoba. I'm currently living in Gilbert Plains and I am working for 360A Consulting. Hope everyone has a great summer and congratulations to the graduates of 2020.
Hi there, I am Drew Gerbrand-Voth. I am currently working as a conservation technician at Ducks Unlimited under their native plant solutions sector, but am contemplating going back to school for livestock nutrition and working under that sector of the industry, or going back to school to become a livestock veterinary technician. Other than that, I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do, and we'll just see what happens. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Mark Worms from Eichler, Manitoba. My future plans are to be part of the family farm.
Hello, my name is Keith Wieck. I'm from Arborg, Manitoba, and I'm proud to be a member of the graduating class of 2020. My plans now are to farm.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Willemijn from Larivere, Manitoba, located in the heart of the Pembina Valley. It was my great honor to be a graduate this year in the 2020 diploma program with a major in business. These past 2 years have been amazing, and I've decided in the next couple of years I want to finish out my agribusiness degree, and then after that start a career in this great sector. It was an honor to be with all of you guys these past couple of years, and I look forward to keeping these friendships going for a lifetime. Thanks everyone.
Each year, the diploma classes select Teachers of the Year in recognition of teaching excellence and contribution to the students' program. The award is sponsored by FASO. The 2020 graduating class has selected Dr. Don Flayton from the Department of Soil Science as their Teacher of the Year. I'd like to ask Will Bursma to share with you why they chose Don as their Teacher of the Year.
Hey everyone, my name is Willem Boersma. I was asked to give the tribute to the Teacher of the Year award. This year's Teacher of the Year was Don Flayton. Don, you were voted on behalf of the class as our Teacher of the Year. You really taught us everything we needed to know about soils, really expanded on all the topics that Marla really started us on, and really got us to where we needed to be in order to graduate with this diploma. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Will. I'd now like to ask Don to toast the graduates.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Will and Michelle, for your introductory remarks and the class for selecting me as their second-year Professor of the Year. Even though I'm an old guy, I'm also a very lucky guy. I've loved working at the University of Manitoba for the last 33 years, where I've had great opportunity to work with wonderful students, staff, and the ag community in general. Within that great experience, this convocation ceremony is probably my favorite event of the whole academic year. So it's a pleasure for me to share it with you again this evening. But this is not an evening about me and my memories, it's about you, the graduates. You, the grads, are the star attraction that's brought us here together, virtually at least, including a large group of representatives from industry and government and rural communities, as well as university staff, and your parents, your siblings, your friends, and your partners, all here to celebrate your achievements and to mark the beginning of the next step in your lives, wherever that is going to take you. As we can see from the videos that you shared with us this evening, each of you is selecting a different sort of goal for the next step of your personal and professional life, and collectively you represent the future of our ag industry and communities, which I know is going to be in very good hands. So, along with the other people in this virtual room, we are here to celebrate your achievements, and I'd like to propose a toast and raise my glass to you, the future of our ag communities and our ag industry, class of 2020. Congratulations on completing your diplomas, and good luck with your careers and also your contributions to your families and your communities. Congratulations.
Thank you, Don. And now I'd like to call on Pete Giesbrecht to give a response to Don's toast and to toast those who've supported the class of 2020.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Pete Giesbrecht, the most mature member of this class. As Aggies know, the best conversations happen over a tailgate. So here is my first ever tailgate toast, where I will endeavor to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2020. Thank you, Don, for your gracious and timely words and for your encouragement. We greatly appreciate your dedication, your willingness to share your extensive knowledge and experience, and your approachability. It was very evident that you cared deeply for the students you taught. Even when you made us walk what seemed like 2 miles uphill and barefoot through a muddy, half-frozen Loddon field just to collect a few sticky clay soil samples. No worries, it was all worth it. We passed the test and came through better and stronger for it. Thanks to all the instructors and professors, as well as the support and administrative staff, for your perseverance and extra efforts, which enabled us to finish off our academic year. Shutting down in-person classes meant adapting and pushing the remaining course materials and exams online. It was a challenging time, but you pushed through. Thank you also to all the industry partners who contributed during our 2 years at the university. And thank you to the university staff for media services for making this virtual event possible. Thank you especially to all of our family and friends who supported us throughout. We could not have done this without you. And to my fellow students. Our experience is unique. Traveling through 2 years of study together in our own Aggie bubble, we've experienced camaraderie. Let's not abandon this supportive community, but grow and develop it with family, friends, and colleagues. In a time of physical distancing, don't let yourself be socially distanced and isolated. Hold on to hope. Hope in our present circumstances and hope for the future. I believe to have hope, you need to have faith. And what or who you put your faith in is vitally important. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance of what we do not see. Lastly, remember that character develops and emerges in times of stress and hardship. The challenges we face produce perseverance. Perseverance develops character, and character creates hope. So, raise your glass in a toast with me. To all those who have supported us and continue to help us make us who we are.
Thank you, Pete. Thanks to all of you for joining us for the pre-recorded portion of our graduation celebration. And thanks to FASO for sponsoring this event. We will continue shortly with the live portion of the evening, when awards will be announced, and you'll hear from several instructors. This will also be an opportunity for you to participate. Please join us by following the links below to the next video. To communicate with us during the live portion, please use the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences Facebook page, facebook.com/UMFAFS. We'll see you shortly. Good evening. My name is Michelle Rogalski. I'm the Director of the School of Agriculture, and I'm pleased to welcome you to the live portion of our virtual celebration for the 2020 graduates of the Diploma in Agriculture program. Joining me in the University of Manitoba recording studio tonight is Dr. Martin Scanlon, the Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences, and my co-host for this awards presentation. Also joining us from the Dean's office are Crystal Jorgensen and Maya Kraft, who've played a major role in coordinating this event and will look after the interactive portions of the event. We hope that you'll participate by posting photos and videos of the group you are celebrating with tonight. Please use the hashtag UManitoba2020 and tag us on Facebook at UMFAFS or on Instagram at UMAgFoodSci or on Twitter at UMAgFoodSci. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge Trow Nutrition. Trow Nutrition has been a longtime sponsor of the School of Agriculture graduation banquet, and they are tonight's sponsor of our first virtual graduation awards presentation. Tonight we will be celebrating our graduates' academic, athletic, and leadership accomplishments and acknowledging the individuals and organizations who made these awards possible. Our first award is the Cyril L. Anderson Feed Right Master Feeds Prize. Mrs. Charlotte Anderson established this award in the memory of her husband, the founder of Feed Right. The prize is presented to the student with the highest standing in our animal health and welfare and animal biology and nutrition courses. This year's recipient is AC Brickman. The Canadian Association of Agri-Retailers are the donors of the Agronomy Award. This award goes to the graduate with the highest academic standing in the crop management option of the Agriculture Diploma Program. Pete Giesbrecht is the 2020 recipient of the Agronomy Award. The Manitoba Pork Council established an award to recognize a graduate with strong academic standing and also demonstrates interest in animal production and animal nutrition. The 2020 recipient of the Manitoba Pork Council Prize is AC Brinkman. I'd now like to call on Maya Kraft, who will introduce some of our instructors who will bring greetings to the graduates.
You know what? This is part of the fun of, part of the fun of something live here. We do have in studio the next individual, who is Catherine Rochon, and am very pleased to introduce her. I would like to call on her a professor from the Department of Entomology. Catherine teaches the Insect Pest Management course. Over to you, Catherine.
Woo! I'm the first one to do the live greeting thing. So, good evening, everybody. Normally, after you get your degree, you would have walked down the platform and I would have shaken your hand to congratulate you. But I couldn't do that today. So I sat in front of my computer earlier today and I shook my hand like this in front of all of you while I read your little description you had next to your picture when you had a picture. So I wanted to congratulate you. You've done it. You've finished your diploma. Most of you have taken my entomology course, and I hope you will find it useful in the future. I'm always around. If you have questions, if you see something interesting, let me know. I'm always curious about things that you can find in a field or in the city. And on that, congratulations. Well done.
Wonderful. Thanks, Catherine. I would now like to call on Gavin Becker, and I'm just checking my screen here. Yes, Gavin is in house. Gavin is a sessional instructor with the Department of Agribusiness and Agricultural Economics. Gavin is the Director of Technology at Backswath Management and teaches one of the financial management courses. Over to you, Gavin.
Hi there. Thanks, Maya. Hello, graduating class. It's an honor to be here. It's hard to describe how grateful I am every year to come back and teach a new cohort of students coming through the school and to be a small part of your education and a small part of your early careers. Thank you for hauling your butts into class in 172 on dark, cold mornings, especially those Friday mornings that were a little bit more challenging for some of you, to learn about financial management, a core piece of your education in the school, in the program. If you ever have a question or just want to say hi, please feel free to reach out. Just like Catherine said, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to stay in touch and help you out if the need ever arises. Looking forward, I would encourage you at the early stages of your careers to continue your education, take risks, try to gain new experiences. Don't stop learning, and do that as much as your circumstances allow. I know a lot of you are going to be going right back into the farm and being integral parts on the farm. So as much as it allows, just try to keep an open mind and continue your education. It's been great getting to know all of you. I wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gavin. I understand from our studio producer we have Reg back. Is that the case? Yes. Great. I'll have to find my notes then. Now I'm having somebody else hand me my script. Thanks, everyone. Reg is the lead instructor for one of our farm management planning courses, and he taught the course Current Issues in Ag and Food. He also served as a farm management advisor for several of our graduates. Welcome, Reg.
Hi, class. Congratulations to all the grads. Some of you may remember when I said in class that real management starts when times get tough. Well, you certainly have experienced some challenging times. I firmly believe that you are equipped to face these challenging times and that many of you will be leaders in agriculture in the future. And I firmly believe that we are in good hands in the future. And I strongly urge you to continue to learn as you go forward in agriculture of the future. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Reg. I'd now like to call on Crystal Jorgensen, our faculty's communications specialist, so she can give an update on what's happening on our social media.
Thanks, Maya. We've had a few comments come in on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Thelma Blahy says, "Go Dawson." And Jennifer Cormack says, "So proud of you, Dawson. Dawson's getting lots of love tonight." Francine Curtis says, "Congratulations to all the grads." So please keep those comments coming. We will attempt to read them out on air. I'd like to now call on our Dean, Martin Scanlon, to continue with our awards presentation.
Thanks, Crystal. For the past 33 years, Manitoba Agriculture and our Department of Animal Science, they've worked collaboratively to deliver the annual Manitoba Swine Seminar. In memory of Dr. Ian R. Seddon, a provincial business development specialist and who was also co-chair of the Manitoba Swine Seminar, the Manitoba Swine Seminar Committee established an endowment fund for this award. The Manitoba Scholarship and Bursary Initiative has also made a contribution to this fund. The Ian R. Seddon Memorial Award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest standing in our swine production and management course. This year's recipient is Benjamin Pearson. Pallister Farm Limited at Portage La Prairie has established an award for the graduate who's demonstrated excellence in agricultural marketing and agricultural policy. The 2020 recipient of the Pallister Farm Award is Pete Giesbrecht. Jane's Farms Limited established a prize to recognize a graduate with outstanding potential in the area of farm management. The recipient must demonstrate this through performance in all the farm management courses and must also include their farm management plan in the capstone project. The 2020 recipient of the James Farm Award is Nola McGuire. So I'll now turn it over to Maya, who will introduce some more instructors who are going to bring greetings to the graduates.
Thanks, Martin. I would now like to welcome Phil Valdis. Phil has been a member of the instructional team for several communication and farm management courses. He farms at Starbuck. He's the lead instructor for the course exploring new opportunities in adding on-farm value. He also served as a farm management advisor for several of our graduates. Over to you, Phil.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Maya. I'm so pleased to be able to offer my congratulations to you all in this unusual way. We spent some time over the last 2 years getting you guys to think about unlikely scenarios. I remember lots of gnashing of teeth about students budgeting for special crops that they were never going to grow. And in my added value class, we looked at budgeting for startups that might never get started. It's good sometimes to think about the unlikely, because sometimes it does smack you right in the face. You guys, as a class, you're tremendously supportive of us as we dealt with the chaos of putting those final prez details together. I can't thank all of you enough for being so cooperative and so poised in your presentations. It's ultimately the students that make us instructors look good there. You've learned a tremendous amount about agriculture in this program, but I always think that what you learn that has the most value when you go to school is what you learn about yourself. You learn what your own passions and what your own strengths are. It's now up to you to take that knowledge and be the best person you can be, whether it's on your farm, whether it's in your community, whether it's in the industry, or whether you find some new exciting venture. Take your knowledge, make something of it. We'll be darn proud of you. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Phil. I would now like to call on Gwen Donahoe. Gwen is a sessional instructor with Animal Science. She taught the course Beef, Cattle Production and Management this year with the support from Dr. Kim Ominski, who was on research study leave this winter. Over to you, Gwen.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say hi to everybody who took the beef production course with me this winter, and wanted to bring a little bit of magic to the presentation tonight. We don't have any celebrations around here without our little unicorn. So I just wanted to follow up on what Phil was saying. And, you know, we had a really, you guys had a really tough last semester, and you guys went through it with class and style, and now you've graduated. One of the biggest things that I took away from university is all the people and connections that you make. So I hope that that will stay with you, and you will have all of the connections and people you need to make the right decisions and be leaders in the industry going forward. And there's always lots of people here you can call and count on if you have questions or need anything. So good luck and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Gwen. Next up in the queue, we have Garrett Sawatsky. Garrett is one of the farm management advisors, and he has taught several courses in financial management and farm management. And Garrett farms at Altona.
Yes, I'm over here. Thanks, Maya. I don't know how I follow up a unicorn, but I'll do my best. I'll keep it short. So 2 thoughts. First of all, congratulations to the class of 2020. 2 thoughts that I jotted down that came to mind first when I will remember your class is, first is you guys awarded me my first teaching accolade, which meant a lot to me, and I won't forget that. Secondly, and more notably, is the resilience and adaptability that you guys demonstrated finishing out this semester. I can't speak to your assignments and exams, but final presentation, I know us farm management instructors, we just were so impressed how you guys brought it home and did justice to the work that you put in the last 2 years, and really, you know, didn't miss a beat, weren't rattled by any of the circumstances that you found yourselves in. And I really commend you for that, and congratulations again.
Great, thank you, Garrett. Now it's back over to Crystal here. I think we've had a little bit of activity on social media. Is that right, Crystal?
Yeah, thanks, Maya. We've got a bunch of comments now. Off Facebook, we've got Denise Foster, who says, congratulations, Dawson Blahey, from your family in Missouri. And Tracy Willemijn says, congratulations to all the grads. Best of luck in the future, from Roy and Tracy Willemijn, and very proud of you, Sean. Joanne Booth says, so proud of all the diploma graduates. You are the future of ag in Manitoba, and your efforts will drive business and feed people around the world. Thank you for your dedication. Thanks, Joanne. Connie McGuire says, congrats to all the grads. We are so proud of you, Nolan McGuire. Love, Dad and Mom and Nevin. And Tracy Wake Crackle says, congratulations, Keith Wake. We are so proud of you and are so excited for your new adventure farming side by side with Dad. And over on YouTube, we have Monica Vanover, who says, congrats, Jonathan, you're a hooligan. And Anna Friesen, who says, congrats to each of you, especially to Jonathan Friesen. And there is some activity on Twitter, too, a little bit of back and forth with Sean Willemijn and Colin Penner, something about why didn't Colin break out the music during his classes. So that's it. I'm going to send it back over this time to Michelle Rogalski to continue with the awards presentation.
Thanks, Crystal. The Back to the Land Association Prize was established many years ago to encourage graduates with high academic standing in the diploma program to return to farming. A.C. Brickman, Jared Holm, Jill Martins, Stefan Moores, and Greg Sanders have all returned to their family farms, and they are the 2020 recipients of the Back to the Land prizes. Ryland Loudon grew up in a family farm near Brunkhild, Manitoba, and he attended the Ag Diploma program with his younger brother, Calder. Ryan was chosen by his classmates as their 2016 valedictorian. The family and friends of Ryland Loudon established a prize in his honor. The award recognizes a graduate who demonstrates a passion and strong heart for agriculture and innovation, and brings enthusiasm and an eagerness to learn in the classroom. The 2020 recipient of the Ryland Loudon Memorial Prize is Noah Durochny. In memory of John Roth, the Faculty of Agriculture Students Organization, FASO, established the John Roth Memorial Award. John Roth was raised on a family farm near Fanistel. He actively contributed to the faculty throughout his university career. John graduated from the faculty's degree program in 1994 and was employed by Zeneca Seeds until the time of his death. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates leadership and community involvement, encourages student involvement in faculty events, and demonstrates a commitment to an agricultural career. Noah Durochny is the 2020 recipient of the John Roth Memorial Award. I will now turn it back to Maya, who will introduce some more instructors to bring greetings to our graduates.
I would now like to welcome Easton Sellers. Easton is a member of the instructional team for several communication, financial management, and farm management courses. He also teaches the course Crops Production Specialization and Innovation. Easton farms at Toulon. Welcome, Easton.
Hello. Thanks, Maya. And good evening, graduates of 2020. Of course, I'd like to say congratulations on all of your accomplishments in the diploma program and in your career so far. I'd also like to express my gratitude for being able to be a part of all of your accomplishments. As the students know, this is my first year on the other side of the conference table. And I have to say I was amazed and delighted with how thorough and professional everyone's presentations were, especially given the unique circumstances in this last semester. So great job, everyone there. Thank you for letting me be a part of that. Congratulations again, and I wish you all the very, very best.
Wonderful. Thank you, Easton. I understand we now have Cora Dupuis, and she's going to be up next. Cora taught the course Skills for Agricultural Communication and Decision Making to this class during their very first year of the program. Cora Dupuis.
Hello, new graduates. I am so proud of you. Congratulations on your significant accomplishment. There were many late nights and even some early mornings that went into making this a reality. And I know a virtual celebration isn't exactly what you wanted when you started 2 years ago. I understand this on a deeper level than most because I also graduated from the U of M today. But here's what I realized. Graduation is just one day. Now we have the rest of our lives to live out the values that were instilled within us from the U of M. Those values include courage, excellence, humility, innovation, integrity, and resilience. It also means having difficult conversations when you need to, and remember, most of all, the words you use shape how you connect to the world. So speak to yourself and others with kindness, generosity, and hope. Good luck, and stay in touch. Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you, Cora. Crystal, I'd like to call on you now for another social media update.
Thanks, Maya. We've had a few more comments come in. Karen Park says, congrats, Eric Schneider and all the graduates. Good luck in all your future endeavors. Tracy Wig Crackle comes back again and says, and also congratulations to all the grads and a big shout out to all the Arbor graduates. And Emily Bouvier says, congrats, friends. So excited for what the future holds for you all. And Dawn Flayton is thanking the second-year class for your support and for being so great to work with. I'd like to now call on Dean Scanlon to continue with the awards presentation.
Thanks, Crystal. So I'd like to introduce the winners of the FASO Major and Minor Awards. And each year, FASO acknowledges students who have had strong participation in sports and leadership activities. The two minor award recipients for this year are Will Boersma and also Jordan Randall. Congratulations, Will and Jordan. The major award recipient this year in 2020 is Noah Durochny. Congratulations, Noah. Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences recognizes the scholastic achievements of its students in many ways. Students who would obtain a grade point average of 3.5 or higher in the program are recognized and placed in the Dean's Honor Roll. The following graduates placed on the Dean's Honor Roll for the final term of their program: Scott Burgeon, Corinne Barnard, Dawson Blahey, A.C. Brinkman, Noah DeRockney, Pete Gaisbrecht, Jared Hume, Michael Janke, Reese Jones, Stephanie Klassen, Travis Klassen, David Costa, Matthew Lahaye, Jill Martins, Nola McGuire, Stefan Moores, Rachel Newman, Storm Otto, Benjamin Pearson, Austin Ricard, Andrew Ross, Greg Sanders, Eric Schneider, Amy Sigurdsson, Clayton Spencer, Nolan Tahn, Victoria Tubret, Jackson Vermeesh, Drew Voth, Keith Wake, Sean Willemijn. Congratulations to all of those on the Dean's Honor Roll. I'll now turn it back to Maya, who will introduce some more instructors to bring greetings to the graduates.
Thanks, Martin. I would now like to welcome Myrna Grahn. Myrna has been a key member of the team developing and delivering our communication and leadership courses, supporting the collaboration with many industry partners who have helped deliver these courses. Myrna, over to you.
Thank you, Maya. Well, congratulations to each one of you. It has just been a very exciting, unique, diverse, crazy year for the class of 2020. And I just want to say congrats to making it through. You've had a great opportunity to test out your resiliency, and you're going to be able to use that, your problem solving, your adaptability and flexibility in all of your future endeavors. And this past month, I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of Manitoba's leaders in the agriculture industry and some of the things that they're looking for in their future graduates, the future people that they're going to be employing. And so some of the skills that they see are a bit of a gap are those communication skills. And as your communications and leadership instructor, I know that you've had the opportunity to practice your facilitation, your critical thinking, common sense, listening, communication skills, networking, pitching ideas. And I just really encourage you to practice that, continue to work on those skills because it will hold you in great standing. They're calling them human skills, if you can believe it. And so I just know that you're going to do really well in those areas and encourage you to just strive for excellence. And so best wishes to all of you and definitely cheers. Enjoy the rest of your summer. And back to you, Maya.
Thank you so much, Myrna. Now it's time to call on Colin Penner. Colin is one of our farm management advisors, and he has taught several courses in financial management and farm management. Colin also farms at Elm Creek.
Hi there. Congratulations to all of you guys. You've really earned this diploma. I'd like to thank you all. It's been an absolute blast teaching all of you these past few years. I've had a lot of fun with you. I've learned a lot with you and also from you. Thank you for that. It seems like your virtual farm presentation was a lifetime ago. But just imagine how much more nerve-wracking it would have been during syllabus week if you would have known that Plan A for Final Pres would have been thrown out the window along with Plans B through about H the Friday before you were supposed to do your presentation. So thank you for your patience with us as we figured out your final presentations, and they went great. Thank you for that. One thing I'd like to encourage you guys, I did this kind of in my last lecture with you guys, but encourage you guys to keep learning. In agriculture, there's a lot of hurry up and wait time, and take that waiting time to improve yourself. It's always important to keep learning. I'm excited to see you guys move from students to peers in the ag industry. I look forward to working with you, having visits from you, and learning from you in the coming years. Good luck.
Thanks, Colin. I would now like to call on Crystal for one last update on what's happening on social media.
Thanks, Maya. So we've had a few more come in, and we do welcome that you continue to comment on the proceedings, because I'm sure everyone would love to read it, and know that this will be put online afterwards, so we'll be able to see those later. So first of all, Jill Verway says, "So proud of you, Bryce Verway. Love, Mom and Dad. And a shout out to the entire class of 2020. Congrats." Clayton Robbins says, "Congrats, Don Flayton. Really well-deserved recognition." And Esther Silvano echoes that. She says, "Congrats, Dr. Flayton. Well-deserved." And now I'd like to call on Michelle Rogalski to continue with the awards presentation.
Thanks, Crystal. At their 50th reunion in the summer of 2013, the members of the 1963 diploma graduating class contributed funds to establish the Dr. Eugene H. Papa Lang Memorial Award in Agriculture. Dr. Eugene Lang served as director of the School of Agriculture from 1952 to 1972 and contributed to the development of agricultural leaders with strong communication skills. This prize is presented to the graduating student with the highest standing in the communication courses in the Ag Diploma program. Keith Wieck is the 2020 recipient of this prize. Congratulations, Keith. Manitoba Ag Days is a winter indoor exposition of agricultural production, expertise, technology, and equipment that attracts exhibitors and visitors from across Canada and the United States. This year, our agriculture diploma students traveled to Brandon to participate in Ag Days. Manitoba Ag Days has established an award to recognize a graduate with strong academic achievement and community involvement. The 2020 recipient of the Manitoba Ag Days Convocation Prize is Jill Martins. The next award is the Professor Paul and Anna Stelmaschuk Awards. Paul Stelmaschuk was the director of the School of Agriculture from 1974 to 1986. Paul and Anna Stelmaschuk have established an award for 2 students who've achieved excellence in their farm management project. The first recipient is Jill Martins. Jill presented her family farm as her project for the farm management project. The student with the highest grade for the farm management project course this year is Nolan McGuire. Congratulations, Nolan. Congratulations, Jill. I'd now like to call on Dean Scanlon for some closing remarks.
Thanks, Michelle. And thank you to all of you out there for your attendance here tonight. That's true regardless of whether you're graduates, friends or families of graduates, and also instructors and support staff. Thank you for tuning in. I wish all of our graduates well as you apply what you've learned in the School of Agriculture to make your farm or your workplace a better place than the place you went to when you joined it. It's true that this pandemic has disrupted our normal celebration of your graduation. But I think it's also true to say that this pandemic is not going to disrupt the long-term relationships you've established with your classmates or indeed with the School of Agriculture. Faculty is very proud of your accomplishment, and we look forward to hearing what you're doing and the things you're going to achieve in the future. So don't be afraid to get in touch with us. All the very best to you and to the people who have supported you in getting your diploma. Thank you, and thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you, Dean Scanlon, for this and for the support that you give to the School of Agriculture in the Ag Diploma program. We really appreciate it. We hope that you will share your experiences tonight, posting photos and videos using the hashtag UManitoba2020, and tag us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We've been recording this live portion of our evening celebration. We're going to make it available for viewing with the pre-recorded portion. We'll be posting access information on the School of Agriculture's website in the next couple of weeks. Thanks again to Trow Nutrition for sponsoring this awards presentation, and thanks to all of you for joining us in this unique virtual celebration for the Ag Diploma Class of 2020. You have helped us make this graduation celebration unforgettable. And finally, the School of Agriculture receives so much generous support from our agricultural community, from those who contribute financially or through in-kind gifts, or to those who share their farming operations and their wisdom, time, and talents with our students. We will end this evening by acknowledging those contributions and join another musical selection from Bill Veltis. Thank you and good night.
Have a good night, everyone.